Hey, it's Tara, and in the studio with me, I've got Geno. We're ready to talk movies. And Geno, you saw a movie this week that kind of reminded you of a movie you had previously seen, which got you on the topic of remakes. So we're going to talk about those today.
Yeah, I saw the movie Fist Fight, which comes out this weekend, and it reminded me a lot of 3 O'Clock High, which I don't know if a lot of people have seen that movie. It's a bully movie where the kid he tries to get out of a fight after school, and he ends up beating the bully, and then the bully respects him.
Got it.
Fist Fight was a lot like that. Of course, it was involving teachers, but it was definitely heavily influenced by that movie. So it got me thinking, there's good remakes out there. I enjoyed this movie. There's got to be other good ones, and there are. The first one that came to mind was Little Shop of Horrors. A lot of people don't realize that the Rick Moranis one's not the original.
Oh.
There's an older one, but when you think of Little Shop of Horrors, of course you think the Audrey 2 puppet and Rick Moranis and Steve Martin and the Dentist song. I still love that song to this day.
Uh-huh.
And you really don't think of another version. So that's the sign of a good remake. The other one's fine, but that one, they made it, and that's the one you think of. Another one that really surprises people is Casino Royale. Casino Royale, they never made that James Bond movie till Daniel Craig did it. Well, yes, they did, sorta. There was a spoof movie starring Peter Sellers, Orson Welles, and Woody Allen, and it's not a very good spoof movie, and it just definitely just makes fun of the whole spy genre and everything, but it's still a remake. It was called Casino Royale. It kind of had the same story in a way, but what do you think of when you think of that movie? You think of Daniel Craig's first take on James Bond.
Right.
One that it's a remake of, say, a foreign film. One of the best ones is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The Swedish version is fine. I like it, but I like the American version better because I like Daniel Craig. It's Rooney Mara's best role, in my opinion. And you have David Fincher directing, so he kind of adds that dark David Fincher edge to the whole movie. While they're pretty similar in plot and everything else, Fincher just goes a little further, and I thought it made it a better movie. That being said, they're both really good. Now, one that got remade because the original was garbage, Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd. While that movie has some scenes in it that are, what would you label them, so bad they're good, the movie as a whole, thank you, Rob Schneider, is not good at all. It's hard to watch. Bring in Carl Urban's Dredd that just came out a few years ago, inspired by the Indonesian movie The Raid, which is an amazing action movie. You have Dredd and his partner making their way up to the top of a building trying to stop this big-time criminal. And this is the first movie that I ever said, you should see it in 3D, because they actually use 3D. Anytime people take this drug, it's called slow-mo. That was the only time they really made the 3D shine, where you would see the people seeing things in slow motion. And, and just the 3D was used very well. The story's simple, but the action's amazing. The characters are fun, so it's a lot of fun to watch, and definitely puts Stallone's version to shame. The last one is Heat, starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. A lot of people think that's not a remake. Yes, it is. It's a remake of a made-for-TV movie called LA Takedown, which I didn't know that till the other day. And because when I was looking up these remakes, and I said, wow, that's a remake. That's an amazing remake. Heat is known as one of the best cat and mouse shoot 'em up movies ever. And I didn't know it was a remake.
Yeah.
So anytime you hear the term remake, yes, there are some that are going to be awful.
Right.
And they're going to be awful.
Dirty Dancing.
But just know that there are good ones out there. So don't let remake be a bad word right away anyway.
All right. Fantastic. I think, too, you've just given me about 3 movies that I'm eager to go see now that I hadn't been thinking about before. Fantastic. Geno, as always, it's great to get your advice on what we might want to check out.
Thanks for having me.
All right. If you want to see more, you can always go to Geno's YouTube page and watch some of the videos there of reviews and more. Check it out by searching on YouTube for The Real Geno. It's ReelGeno.